By now, you should know how to set up a game of Golden Serpent and how the expend mechanic is used to play cards and abilities. Now let's learn how the game proceeds from here. In this video, we'll go over the basic turn structure in a game of Golden Serpent. Each turn is divided into 5 phases, which always proceed in the following order: the draw phase, cooldown phase, play phase, attack phase, and cleanup phase. After the turn has moved through all of these phases, play continues with the next player's turn. In the draw phase, the active player draws 1 card. Then, if that player started the turn with either 0 cards in their hand or 0 characters in play, that player continues to draw cards until they have 4 cards in their hand. All players skip this phase on their first turn. Next, in the cooldown phase, the active player simply cools every card they control 1 time. Now the play phase is the main part of the turn, where you'll be able to play cards and use abilities. The active player can take the following actions: play cards from their hand, use abilities of any cards they control, equip any number of relics they control to characters, sacrifice prisoners to summon or unsummon immortals, or return any readied character or relic they control to their hand. Any cards returned to a player's hand this way can't be played again until that player's next turn. Basically, any action you would take besides attacking takes place in the play phase. All other players are limited to these actions during another player's play phase. Have characters cast spells from their hand, use abilities of cards they control. Remember, only expend costs with a flame can be used on another player's turn. After all players agree they are done with the play phase, the active player may choose to enter the attack phase by initiating an attack. This will be covered in the next video. And finally, the cleanup phase. In this phase, if any player has more than 4 cards in their hand, they must discard cards until they only have 4 cards in their hand. Damage is also removed from all characters, and all characters' spell levels are reset. And now play moves to the next player.